guys, it's Demi the Vlog Dog from TikTok, and today, as highly requested, I'm going to do a step-by-step video on how I put my scleral lenses in. So if you have keratoconus or you wear scleral lenses for whatever reason, oops, hopefully this video will be great help to you. So let's get started. So first things first, you're gonna wash your hands, obviously, and I've already done that. And next, I always like to make sure my salines like room temperature. So if it's a little colder from like your air conditioner or something, kind of warm it up with your hands a little bit. And I do that because sometimes when you open your eye to put your lens in and that coldness touches your eye, it makes you pull back. And you don't want to pull back because you could lose solution. You could also, and if you lose solution, it could cause air bubbles. And pulling back is going to keep you from getting it onto your eye, and it's just going to take longer to get it in. So if you can't feel the solution as much when it's room temperature, it really helps. So that's my first tip.
I always like to start by disinfecting the lens. And I use this. And of course it sat in that overnight, so this just helps get any like extra protein off that would make my vision blurry. And I just kind of rub it around a little bit until I feel that's good. And then I use my saline solution to clean off the cleaner I put on it, because it can make it kind of blurry and it'll get off any of the extra protein that was sitting on my lens. Next, you want to place your nice and clean lens on your applicator if you have one. Some people are fancy and they can put them in their eyes without one, and I am not one of those people. So then you want to fill her up. So you want to make sure that your lens has enough fluid to it. You want to overfill it, because if it doesn't have enough solution in it, it's going to cause air bubbles, and that's very uncomfortable. Then you want to tilt your head down and open your eye as big as you can get it. And then you want to go into the lens with your eye. And go, go, go until your eyeball stops. Blink. And then you should be good to go. And check for air bubbles.
If you're watching this video and you're still discouraged, you're not getting it, please don't give up. I've been doing this for about 3 years now, so I've had a lot of practice. And the first few months, honestly, it took me like almost hours to get them in. And I remember crying to my husband and saying like, what's the point of having these lenses if I can't put them in? And I would get so frustrated, but now I can put them in and out, in and out, in and out. So you can do this, I promise. I'm trying to think if there's any other helpful tips that I could share with you. While you're putting your lenses in, if you feel the need, you need to pull back, that's when you need to resist that urge and keep pushing into your eye. You may be feeling like you're going too deep, but your eyeball will stop you whenever the lens is fully in, and then you'll know to close your eye and blink, and it will suction on. And hopefully there'll be no air bubbles, because that can be really tough. It's important to note that if anytime you notice an air bubble in your lens after you just got them in, you need to take them out. Air bubbles can cause all kinds of problems. It doesn't matter if they're teeny tiny or big, they have to come out. So you have to remove your lenses completely, refill with saline, and put them in again until you get it right. Air bubbles can cause a lot of discomfort. It can also cause your lenses to rub on your corneas. And if you're wearing these lenses, that probably means you have deformed corneas, something's not right with your corneas, and you don't want anything touching them, especially a big plastic lens. So make sure you're mindful of that. Before I go, I did want to take a moment to thank every single one of you who are on my TikTok and took the time to come over and subscribe to me to show your support. I really appreciate it. The amount of support I've gotten from TikTok is astonishing. I mean, the volume inside of this bus is astronomical. So I just wanted to thank you for being here. If I could, I'd give you, each and every one of you, a big hug, and thank you for being a part of my journey. So just thank you. And if you have any other questions that you want answered in a more detailed video, please comment it down below. Let me know what you want to see. Once we get more subscribers, I would be interested in getting like a nice vlogging camera and letting you guys get to know me better personally, my family, and really letting you in on my story. So hopefully we can get that done. Thank you for being here. Bye.